Well, some of this low cloud cover is going to try one more time to give us some thunderstorm activity tomorrow before we warm back up into those mid-80s. And after this weekend, finally feeling some of those cooler temperatures, feeling more like fall. Now, the temperature change over the last 24 hours really hasn't gone anywhere from those lower 60s all the way into those lower 70s and then right back down into those mid-60s right now. And we might drop a couple more degrees, but I'm on the lookout for us to drop down into those upper 50s if we can see some of those temperatures. Right now, 66 in San Angelo. Everybody else in a combination of lower 70s, upper 60s across the entire region. Had 10 degrees earlier today, but we've dropped down significantly, going from those 69 up there in Sterling City to the 71 down there in Junction. And of course, we're seeing a wide arrangement, even some of those cooler temperatures, 66 over there in Ozona as well. Now, when we look at those humidity indices, still holding on to a lot of moisture, so it could shape up to a pretty muggy one as we make our way closer towards those kickoff conditions. 64 for the dew point up there in Sterling City, while we see a good range for all the way up into that 69-degree dew point with those humidity indices way up there in those 90s and those 80s across the entire region. You can see how thick it is out there still, so we're going to hold on to some of this cloud cover as we make our way in towards tomorrow. Now, take a good look at the upper level pattern and sort of keep your eye on this low pressure system. It will cut off from the upper level pattern, and we'll see Hurricane Helene make its way landfall. Then they sort of absorb each other and hover around for about a week before they make their way out of the Concho Valley and start to move up towards the northeast. Yes, I did say the Concho Valley. It's going to hang around the northeastern portion for quite a while, and we'll see what that means while it pulls all that humidity off towards the east. Now, you can sort of see it right now on the water vapor imagery as it starts to drag across the entire Edwards Plateau while we still have our eye on that low pressure system finally moving out of Wyoming and sort of taking aim at Nebraska and Colorado. Now, the water vapor, if not the moisture tracker, is going to show you where the circulation is going to start to form, where it's picking up the concentrations of orange near Florida, and it starts to move off towards the northeast. But you see that wrapping around, slowly taking aim towards sort of Kansas, and that's where we're going to watch some of that moisture make its way back into the Concho Valley. Right now, severe weather outlook has dropped Texas entirely, but you can sort of see how it's still following the bend of severe weather as it makes its way across this entire region. Now, tropical outlook is showing us potential tropical cyclone 9. We'll see if it doesn't turn into a depression right now, but all the ingredients are out there, including those sea surface temperatures pushing near those mid-80s, if not those lower 90s across the entire region. We are waiting for this formation to sort of make its way here just west of Cuba and then take a good look off the west coast of Mexico. That's going to be Hurricane John. Now, it's not going to affect us here in the Concho Valley. It's looking more like a Helene scenario. So the Futurecast is going to show you how things will remain sort of partly cloudy as we make our way sort of into tomorrow morning. We'll see some on-off shower activity in the morning. Then by tomorrow afternoon, it'll start off towards the east and then slowly work its way down towards the south. We might see a few more showers by Wednesday morning. Then things completely settle down as we push back up into those 80s and we continue to dry out from there. So tonight, down a couple more degrees, but I'm on the lookout for a couple more rain showers, and that includes tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow, we're on the lookout for more rain shower activity in the afternoon as we approach that maximum heating around those mid-80s. So be on the lookout. Make sure you keep the extra layer close and the umbrella, because we're going to see a good drop in those temperatures for those overnight lows. As we push closer towards Friday night football, we're going to see our rain chances completely diminish, but those overnight lows are pushing down into those mid-50s. So definitely stay warm out there because the cooler weather is here. It's already fall. We're wrapping up September as we start to push gradually back up into those 90s, but we're going to continue to hold strong in those lower 60s. Stay tuned up more for the break. You're watching KSAN News at 10.